What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Guess what? I found my beanie. Now, if you guys have been on the channel for quite some times now, you guys know I always have a beanie on, and the reason why I always have a beanie on is because it keeps my hair slicked back when I'm working on the car, so it's not like, you know, Medusa all up in my face and everything when I'm working on the car or underneath the car. So this keeps my hair slicked back. And a lot of you guys may be wondering, yes, I am Cambodian, and I am 100% Cambodian. So for those who has been asking about the beat at the end of my videos, my outro song, it is literally called Khmer Beat Remix. Type that exactly in YouTube search function and it'll be the first one to pop up. Hope you guys enjoy that one. So today, I'm not going to spend too much time on the black CRX here, but my main focus today is my wagon. So for all of those that just came on board this past week, I do own the Civic wagon, and obviously a ton more cars here on the channel. And I haven't done a full thorough breakdown, rundown, walk around of this car, but I do plan on making one very soon for you guys to kind of get an idea of what has been done to this car and how long I've had it in my possession. So again, track is coming up this weekend, and the H22 CRX is not going to be ready for track. So I'm going to take this car out to try and race. If not, just kind of show it. Otherwise, just enjoy the rest of the day. But what I'm trying to do today is I'm going to try to make some room for the car so I can access the suspension, double check everything. And I may possibly adjust my ride height as well to somewhat fit my new wheels. 949 Racing, but not fit it for the 195. I'm going to try to make some gap and fit it for 225 5015 ATR K Sports that I have sitting in the back over there. So definitely going to try to adjust my ride height because I'm thinking I'm going to have to kind of take the spoons off and let it sit for a little bit. And the reason why my tire gap is so big, 3-finger gap and 2 in the front, is because this was my primary race car at the track, and I run skinnies in the rear and 24s in the front. So the gap is there for clearance. But this time around, this car makes a ton more power than it did last year, and I don't think I'm going to be running the skinnies if I ever take this car back to the track. So as long as I can get the front fitted for the 24-inch slicks, the rear just got to be a little bit raked than the front, and hopefully I can close the gap a little bit because, you know, I'm about the 4x4 life, but kind of need to change. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to try to knock out these lug keys right here and have access to the bleeder valve so we can bleed the brakes on this car. Alright, so I just bled the brake system twice now, and I noticed that the rotors has a lip on it. Like, it is way beyond service limits, and you can feel the warpage on it. The pads, they a little past halfway for sure on it, but the rotors are far gone. Especially this side. I don't know if you can see it. That lip right there. That is gonzo, boy. Alright, really didn't want to take out the resistor box from my CRX to fire this car over or whatever to check the brakes, but got the wheels kind of put back on the car and kind of clocked my wagon a little bit so I can have access to all 4 corners when I am adjusting my suspension. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fully air up my 24-inch slicks right there in the pile. I believe it's this one, my 24s. And I'm going to toss it on the car, check out the wheel gap, see how much I can lower it more without getting too close to the tire. And then once I have the front set to my 24-inch slicks, then I can put my spoons back on, adjust the rears according to the front, Obviously I want to fit the car's height to the 949 racing wheels in hopes of being able to put the 225 15s under the fenders, but well, let's get down to work. So I got the front aired up to 20 psi on the slicks, and I threw them on with 2 lugs. I know I should have had all 4 before making that pull, but I noticed that this side is lower than the other side. So I got my measuring tape right here, and I'm gonna do the rear. I'm sorry if my car is kind of loud. We are at 24 1/4. On this side we are at 24, almost 24 3/4. The front is super noticeable. This one is higher than the other side. So over here we have 24, 20, right under 24 1/4, and this side is way lower than 24 inches. So this one is 23, and man, I can't see this upside down. 23 3/4. So I'm gonna leave this side as is, and then I'm gonna match this side, even though this side is like compensated for my weight because I'm pretty fat. But I want to lower this a little bit and kind of see how it looks with the wheels back on it. And then, like I said, I'm gonna adjust the rear to match the front. And my ideal goal of a ride height is 1 finger higher in the rear than it is in the front. All right guys, so I used to be into like RC drift cars and stuff, so I had this camber gauge that I kind of extended with some paint, what do you call this, paint sticks. And this is not accurate, but it gives me an idea of where the camber on my car is at. So I'm gonna set it right here on the floor, dead center with the hub, somewhere right there, and you pretty much just turn this lever until the top touches the tire, and then you tighten it down, right? And then, like I said, this is not 100% accurate, but it will tell you if you're way off specification, if you have your own specification for your camber degree. Well, I figured I'm gonna be taking all the wheels off anyways, right? So I wanted to test the 949s on the car. Now you guys can clearly see the ginormous gap. 4 fat fingers. And the front, 3, snug 3. And these are 195 50/15 Derezas, but tires that I'm trying to put on here are my 225 50 ATR K Sports. And the only reference that I have gotten as far as searching for 225 50/15s on 949 racing wheels, 15x8, I believe these are 36, I'm not 100%. Yeah, it says 36 right there. And I believe Refined Movement has R888Rs on his 949 racing wheels, and despite his monster truck status, it looks like it may fit under his fenders. Now I haven't kept up if he already did his suspension or whatnot, but the 195 already looked like it pokes out of the rear, so I can't imagine 225. I don't know, I think I'm really digging the 949 in this finish on the car, the nickel. But let me show you guys my tires on the spoons. So the last time this car had gotten a alignment was 2014 when I did the big brake conversion, stainless steel brake line, Got the Stop Tech rotors slotted and ITR caliper with Accord pads. Now I have the 11-inch rotor too, but I didn't have a wheel that fitted it at the time, so kind of stuck with the 10-inch rotor, and it works out just fine with the brake boost delete. And then the rear, nothing fancy. Synergy control arm, skunk tooth camber arm, and skunk tooth up front as well too. And 2014 was the last time I did the alignment, when I did the new inner outer tie rod, boots and ball joints and all. And check out the tire on the fronts. And I've noticed this for like the last year, all the road trips and everything I've been taking. I noticed that the front was super negative cambered, and the tires don't lie. Look at that. Ooh, that is bad. And look at the rears, zero camber, brand spanking new. And I've had these tires, these wheels for several years now, and I never rotated them. So do your alignment, boys. It can save tires for sure. So install the other two wheels and let's go do another pull. The dude right there, he got super scared. So the GoPro went from 15 to 3%, not sure how, but these are the measurements for each corner of my car. Literally, the camera died when I was recording earlier, but I did the front. I sort of matched it to the left side, and it is an 1/8 taller on this side, because when I sit in a car, it's gonna kind of go down a little bit, then it should even out. But the gap is really close to each other, left and right hand side. You can obviously see the big old 3-inch gap versus now 1 in the front. So I'm gonna try to do like 1.5, 2 in the rear to level it out. I have this stray cat that's following me around. Watch. Even in the house. No? Anyways, guys, finally got my fitment dialed. Sorry, it's kind of dark. I don't have my light on me other than my phone. And no more giant 4-finger gap. So we are at about 2.5. And I think that'll be a perfect ride height. And with the camera going in a little bit, I'm having high hopes for fitting 225s on here. But chopper's out as well. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to try to schedule an appointment with Nilo and get the car over there, swap the tires out, throw it on the car obviously, and then put it on the alignment rack and get the suspension straightened out. Tomorrow I forgot to check all the bolts and everything underneath the car, but this whole week I'm getting ready for track. That's why I'm working on the wagon. That's why you guys are seeing it on the channel now. And for those that just came on board that has never seen the wagon or have not gone through the video list to check out anything that's been done to the wagon, I will, when everything's all said and done, this car squared up, track is over with, I will make a kind of like a walk around for you guys on the wagon and kind of talk more about what has been done to it. But just this week alone, if you guys stay posted, you will be seeing some content of the wagon, and hopefully it does well down the track, and that should be out next week. But before I end this video, guys, I did go to the P.O. box today. Sorry again if it's kind of dark. And I check my P.O. box periodically, like twice a week, because items like this that comes to my P.O. box that does not fit, obviously, gets put in the back, and I have 10 days to claim it. So this package came in on the 17th, and it's already been like 4 days in the back. So lucky I got to it today, and I have no idea what this is. I don't know who sent it to me, but it has my name on it. So we are going to open this package right now, and we're going to see what's inside here that you sent me, because I have no idea. And we have a note. Yo, Static, thought you couldn't use this for your K tag build. I've been putting a lot of thought into it. After the H22 CRX, guys, because if you guys have followed me with the car build of the CRX since January, I did mention that the CRX is a channel race car that I am building for this year. So when that car is all said and done and we've already sent it enough, the car is going to get sold or raffle off or something to fund the next build. And because this item, you could use this for your K tag build, I may consider building an Integra in the future, or maybe just sell it, give it to a friend. Give Mel some love for me. Now I'd give you some love, some fist bump from Mel, but that's not my cat, and I'm pretty sure my cat feels betrayed, so he's not around here. But when I get to finding him tomorrow, I'll give you a fist bump. Andrew D. So, okay, I can see that right there. Okay, it is a freaking valve cover. This is gnarly, dude. This really is. Now I want to make sure everything in here is seen before I toss this. Guys, we have a valve cover sent to me from Andrew D, man. I truly appreciate it. Thank you very much, brother. The crazy part is, where I'm from, San Jose Sharks, this is our color, the teal. And I don't know, maybe, damn, I would love to throw this on my wagon, but I don't have the bungs on it for the catch can and all of that. But nonetheless, future build, guys, I'm definitely gonna hang on to this for sure. I'm gonna put that on the K Integra when I do come around to building it, and this is gonna be the first thing I'm gonna slap on the motor when we come about picking and choosing what we want to build for this K Integra. But again, shout out to Andrew D for sending this to me. I truly appreciate it, man. I can't thank you guys enough. I can't thank you, Andrew, enough for this valve cover. Definitely going to put it to use in the near future. Thank you once again. Now, with that being said, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.